But just before the break, we've been telling you the impact of light fishing on livelihoods of families at Jamestown. We're joined via Zoom by the chairman of the Canoe Owners Association, Nana Cheja, as well as executive director of the Fisheries Commission, Michael Arthur Datsi. We'll start with you, Nana. How is the association dealing with the consistent threat of light fishing? I'm afraid we'll try connecting to Nana, but in the meantime, take a listen once again.
Thank you very much.
All right.
It's important to note that Section 11 of LI 1968 prohibits light fishing.
Nana, you're loud and clear, please. I'm afraid we're having issues connecting to Nana, but just before the break, we've been playing you a report filed by James Fisherman on the the persistent threat of light fishing on livelihoods at Jamestown. Let's bring back that report, after which we will connect with Nana on the issues at hand.
Thank you very much.
According to the Fisheries Committee for the West Central Gulf of Guinea, the fishing industry in Ghana employs over 2.2 million Ghanaians, which is about 10% of the Ghanaian population, and it contributes to the Ghanaian GDP, that is 4.5% of the Ghanaian GDP. We are currently at the Nungwa landing beach. We just want to know how the fishing industry is actually faring, and also with the automated premix flow, we would also want to delve a bit into it.
Ghana has adequate valuable stocks of fish. Total domestic production, including aquaculture, is roughly 440,000 tons each year. However, the fishing industry in Ghana has reached a low-level equilibrium that provides little prospect for improving the welfare of fisherfolk or contribution to the economy as a whole. Over the years, different measures have been put in place to keep the sector running, but its implementation has been faced with a number of issues. Bote claims to have had 3 wives in the past, but due to the current situation of the fishing sector, 2 of them divorced him. He's unhappy about the rate at which fishing communities in Ghana, including Nungwa in Accra, have been plagued by plastic waste and its impact on the work.
I
started fishing in 1966. I used to go with my father when I was in class 1. Back then, fishing was very lucrative, until in 1979 when the light fishing method was introduced. It has crippled fishing business. The plastic bags is also not helping matters because it doesn't rot when it enters the sea, unlike the paper bags. This morning, I haven't even taken porridge. I have only 1 cedi in my pocket. Meanwhile, I have kids. Before, when fishing was good, I married 3 wives and gave birth to 15 children. Now they are done with school. I have 21 grandchildren. At my age, I shouldn't be fishing, but due to hardship, I am forced to. And even that, I earn nothing. 2 of my wives have left me due to the situation. How do I take care of my family? We are pleading with the government to intervene and stop the light fishing and the use of plastics.
Emmanuel Bote has been fishing for 20 years. He explains how light fishing is affecting business. With the pilot of the automated premix fuel distribution to reduce human element, Bote described it as a step in the right direction.
Previously, fishing was profitable, but in our era, the emergence of light fishing and the use of plastics is crippling the business. Fishing equipment have also become very expensive. When we go on shore, we come home with polybags instead of fishes.
And that's a report there by James Fisherman. Let's now connect via phone this time around with the chairman of the Canoe Owners Association, Cheja. Of course, we're grateful that you could join us. How much of a challenge is light fishing at the present moment? Because we do know that the Ministry of Fisheries and Agriculture has pushed in so much effort in dealing with this menace, as well as your association.
Yeah, thank you very much. It is important you have acknowledged the fact that the Ministry and the Commission has put in some effort. That is that enforcement alone cannot help address this issue. It is for this reason why we as an association would like to work on voluntary compliance, get the fishers to appreciate the fact that the effort by the Ministry and the Commission is towards protecting the fishery funds. But then it must be noted that the decline in catch as artisanal fishers are experiencing now is as a result of the activities of the industrial trawlers, because they have been allowed to harvest small pelagic and juvenile fish in voluminous quantity. And it isn't just about stopping them from doing illegal transshipment. Such catch, small pelagic and juvenile fish, are being landed at the port. And as they continue to harvest small pelagic fish, which is a sole preserve of artisanal fishers, they shouldn't expect artisanal fishers to make a catch. Notwithstanding, we as an association, so that once live fishing is prohibited by Regulation 11 of LA 1960, it is important for us to take steps to help the Ministry and the Commission to address it. For this reason, in the course of these 3 days, we have met canoe owners in the Western region, in Central region, and we are currently meeting canoe owners in Greater Accra region, all for the purpose of bringing it to their attention, giving them the platform to reflect that over the years you have fished with the light and you are not making a catch. And you are even pursued for an illegality which is not giving you any benefit, which you are being pursued. So why don't we put a stop to it, re-engage the Ministry and the Commission, and see the way forward? And that has been the message in the course of the 3 days that we have engaged the canoe.
We do know that one of the main challenges that Ghana's fisheries industry continues to face is the slow rate in the fish stock. Of course, it's getting depleted by each and every year that we raise the matter. You rightly stated, industrial trawlers, one of the key challenges, the threats to light fishing, to the fish stock in the country. What engagement are being made through your outfit and that of the ministry to deal with the matter of the industrial trawlers once and for all?
That since the executive director himself is on the show, he will be able to speak to the issues better. But we, as artisanal fishers and an association of artisanal fishers, think that the artisanal fishery collapses. Our members stand to lose faith, and we tend to suffer. For this reason, we are engaging them to sensitize them on the illegalities that we also do, which also contribute to the problem that we have at hand. So we are doing more or less self-introspection to ensure that we peg ourselves of these illegalities, while demanding from the Commission and the Ministry to address the illegal activities of the industrial trawlers, which are having devastating effects on our artisanal fishery. You also know that they harvest juvenile fish in quantities that cannot be imagined. Even the bottom trawling itself, it's having serious damages on the marine environment, environmental degradation.
Right.
And when you even check the fisheries policy, it has been stated there that our fishery is suffering from marine environmental degradation.
Okay.
And it is as a result of activities of bottom trawling.
All right.
So whilst we are engaging artisanal fishers, more importantly the canoe owners to ensure that fishers fish responsibly.
Okay.
We also plead with the Ministry and the Commission to step up the game and ensure that activities of industrial trawlers, which are driving the collapse of the fishery, is brought to a halt.
All right. We're grateful that you could join us with this update on steps taken to deal with light fishing. That's how we end this edition of The Marketplace as well. I'm Charles Aite. From me and the rest of the production team, many thanks for watching.